Hey y'all, it's your girl Miss Queet, and I am popping in with a quick video. And when I say I have been standing here for like 20 minutes, I was hesitant. I was hesitant because I didn't know what I was gonna say. Because for those of you all who are new, I want to say first, welcome to my channel, and secondly, I would like to say that when I make these videos, I make them for me. And I actually have proof of that because YouTube, it showed me my recap of 2025. And guess who made the top 3 for watching my videos? Yeah, I was number 3. And the number 1 spot, I already knew that wasn't going to be me because it was something that I listened to like overnight subliminals and stuff like that. And then the number 2 was a person who I have reverence for because of the things that I have learned about spiritual warfare and just a lot, and to be mindful of the attacks that chosen ones, light keepers, gatekeepers, whatever name that you want to put to it. And then it's me. I'm number I'm number 3. So I don't know, y'all. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. And it's been kind of, I don't want to say crazy. It's kind of been emotional. Ooh, it's kind of been emotional because it's the final countdown, y'all. The heat is on. It's the final countdown. I got my message and I was told in a loving way. But, for me, it's like, okay, just get to the facts. So basically, it's the final countdown. I am scheduled I'm asked to be gone by the 30th of this month. So by December 30th, I was asked to be gone from here. And I'm okay with that. Even though I have no clue where I'm going to go. Even though, like I said, the shelters, I haven't heard anything back. It's so much. And so on top of everything that was going on, I said thank you. I replied thank you, that, I accept. I'm not going to try to change your mind. And I keep telling myself to get excited about leaving because obviously God has something better for me. And I said God like that on purpose because these last couple of days, I did like 2 things. One of them, I said, I'm going to take this time to rest because I've been grateful. I've been grateful for the opportunity. Of course, I did not have funds to help contribute. So basically, I just been doing my best to be out of sight. Yeah, I keep looking because it's a blue jay that keep flying out the window. And it is it's so beautiful. And I'm but anyway, okay. So I said, okay, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what else God has in store for me. And I'm going to rest. And then I say 2 things because I haven't been resting. Well, I have, but when I'm not resting, I'm working. And I'm coming up with these creative ideas. And I haven't put them out there only because we live in a society that likes to hijack. And I don't want, especially knowing that I'm pulling myself up by the bootstraps. And I don't want people to take from my work when this has been such a hard journey. So I'm trying to see what kind of miracle God is going to show me where I can be able to protect my work, protect my creativity and protect myself. And then on the other side of that, I've been resting. So because I don't know what's going to happen. And I told my dad, I said, look, I'm just preparing myself because I might end up having to sleep outside the CVS because it's closed down now. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I hope that's not what's in store for me, but just knowing what I've been through and the steps that I've taken in this journey, I have prepared myself mentally to say, you can handle that, Queen. I'm lying. I don't think I can handle that, y'all. I don't want to handle that. But I've seen people in those situations. I've seen and known people who've had to sleep in their cars. And it's not pretty. It's not fun. It's no way to live. And so the reason why I kind of also took that rest was because, y'all, I told y'all, when I'm upset, I give all the credit to God, good and bad. Isaiah 45, 5-7, I, the Lord, create good and evil. And so these last couple of days, I was beefing with God. Like, and not, well, I say yesterday I was beefing with God for real. And I kind of watched my words and what I said, but I was looking at the bigger part of things, because if you talk to most people, and, you know, depending on your education, your background, your living situation, your environment, you know, your story may be different. If you are privileged, then this message is not for you. But coming from somewhere who is like, I'm getting it out the mud. First of all, societal stipulations, I don't know why I said that word, but, you know, the things that are against me systemically. Being a woman, being of the beautiful color that I am, being the size that I am, and trying to get the weight off. Well, I'm not trying. I'm getting the weight off so I can receive better opportunities. You know, people say they want to lose weight to look better. I want to lose weight for opportunity, for money, for resources. That's my weight loss goal, so I can have a better leg up in the game, and to I guess play the game too. Anyway, dang, what was I going with? Oh, my beef with God. Okay. So I'm beefing with God. I'm like, God, you talk to especially me personally, I talk to so many people, and, you know, I hear the story. Well, this was before my situation, and even still, I've had 1 or 2 people to reach out to me, but it wasn't for me. I didn't feel like it was for me, because it was almost like trauma dumping, like you telling me everything that you had going on with you, and didn't even question to see, you know, what was going on with me. So it was like, okay. Snip, got to cut that short, because if you would have just gave me a minute to talk, you would know, okay, bitch, I'm homeless. You would know, like, some of the stuff that's going on. But anyway, I say all that to say, dang, I'm breaking. Okay, I say all that to say, my beef with God was, everybody is going through something. Everybody has a tragedy. Everybody got a sob story. Everybody want to be seen, felt, heard, understood. You, as an all-loving, all-wise, all-knowing, all-seeing God, the Omega and the Alpha, the beginning and the end, the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, you know, Jehovah Jireh, the ultimate provider. Why your children not happy? Why everybody got a sob story? Why have I heard people in my past saying how much they don't like their lives, knowing people that have took their lives? You know, it's being a a child of the Most High who was ready to take her own life at one point. Anyway, why aren't your children happy? Because I think about my nieces and nephews when I do be around them. I don't do nothing to test my child. I don't do nothing to test my nieces and nephews to make them prove themselves to me how much they love me or respect me or anything of that nature. I just love them, and I do what I can when I'm around them to protect them from life, even though I know that life is going to present them with their own challenges and meet them with where they are with their own lessons that they need to learn. But I don't try to make it harder for them. You know, everybody says they're one of God's toughest soldiers. And it's like, God, if you love me, if you care about me, if you say I'm your child, I'm your daughter, and then I'm wondering who I'm praying to, because my oppressors are praying to the same God. So who prayers are you answering? Do you actually love me? You know, I'm asking for miracles on a daily, doing things, fasting and praying and working and just trying to be a good person just because. And just being on the other side of that, like being bullied, being targeted, being people projecting, throwing their projections on me. And it's like, where's the where's the love? Where's the compassion? Where, you, the all-knowing, all-loving, all-seeing, all-wise God, and yet your creation they're shallow. You know, they pick and choose who they want to be around based on looks, based on status, based on material possessions. And it's like, where's the real humanity? And, I've had people to tell me stories and even, about how they had friends or they had associates and they were just like, oh, hell, they had money to give, had money to share, believed in their dreams, believed, they had help. And so I look at these people and I say, why is it that you're so well, in my head, and I don't say it to them because, you just observe, but you receive all this help, and yet when it's your turn to help, when God is testing you, your hand closed tight as a fist. But you could tell me how somebody when you was at your lowest, somebody gave you $10,000 to help you get on your feet. And part of that for me is it's like, damn, I'm not asking you, but just thinking, I don't came out to the world on YouTube just to ask for $120 to pay for a program to keep going, to try to get something to protect my name, to protect my work, to protect my creativity, and to try to get a job, another one that will respect me, won't make, my bad, y'all, I keep moving the camera. One that will appreciate the work and the effort that I put into doing the job. One that doesn't care only about numbers and money and bonuses, that actually cares about its customers and the workers, the people who, if it wasn't for them, y'all would be nothing. And so, out of all that, out of all my beef with God, I'm here. And I'm still staying excited, hoping and praying that, and staying positive that I might get that miracle at one point that I'm asking for. And I'm not even really maybe when it gets closer to the 30th, I might, I hope not. I hope the anxiety, because after all that, like that feeling that I had, it was gone. It's coming back now because, you know, it sounds good in theory, but I really won't know the reality until I'm taking my few bags, my few Walmart bags with my clothes in it and my trash bag, because I had some other shirts and stuff that was given to me. And I'm got to walk with my trash bag down the street, knowing that where I came from and just the self-respect and love that I had for myself, I didn't have to wear the same outfit twice. One time I went on vacation. I had just got my nails done. And the morning of my flight, I went to the nail salon and had the color change because I changed my outfits. Every outfit that I wore on that vacation was red. So my nails wasn't going to match my outfit. It had some form of red in there because it was like a family vacation. And so basically, I tried to make every outfit be red. And I got my nails changed right before my flight to candy apple red. So I'd be on point. And I was. And I was like, I got my trash bag and Walmart bag. And I don't know what's next. I don't know. And I'm just, even though, damn. Even though God says, I have no need to worry, to relax, to trust, to have faith. It's easier said than done. My angels are walking with me, and yet, why do I still feel weary? Why, I'm not gonna lie. I still feel a little weary. I still feel a little anxious. I still feel it's the unknown. It's the unknown. But I'm using that to keep creating. I'm still working on projects, and that's the main thing. Working on projects oh, damn. Working on projects. And I'm about to go because I feel like I don't know. It's some things I want to address because something stuck out to me, how people, I guess it's the unsolicited advice, or, focusing on the wrong thing, because people try to police what you say. And I'm going to be me. I'm doing this for me. This is for me to look back and show me what I've been through. These are my videos. Because if it was in your heart to help, or if you actually had to watch any of my videos, you will see me. You will see the real me, the vulnerable me, the one that's showing up for myself every day with a smile on my face, believing in myself, having faith, having strength, having love, having compassion, and putting my little small foot in front of the other and taking them steps of faith. But oh shit. Anyway, y'all, if y'all have made it this far, y'all put okay. Y'all put a football in the comments, and I know that you're a real one, that you have made it this far. Also, y'all follow me on TikTok. I'm Bad Girl Queen. And follow my store, HHMQ, on spring.com. And that I have merch over there. And I want to put my other merch up there so bad. I want to put it so bad. But it's coming. I want to have patience. I need to trust the process. And trust myself. And trust that. Yeah, that's it. Trust in love. Trust in God. And pray that God don't take that beef personal, and I ask for forgiveness for the things that I have said and done to God, to myself, and to others, because, in ways that I might have known and not known, because my intention is always to be pure. Yeah. To be me. I keep pausing because I'm saying stuff in my head, and I want to say it out loud, and then I don't. But yeah, that was the end. To be loved, to be me, to be pure. That's my intention. But anyway, I think that's it, y'all. Look out, because I've been working on projects, and like I said, it's my it's my goal, my honor, my pleasure to be able to put these projects out into the world. And in due time, I get to do that. Anyway, love y'all. Oh, my cash out. If you all would like to contribute to the channel, to my journey, it will be greatly appreciated. And I'm going to put that link in the box below. But you all stay blessed. Have a great one. And be kind. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. And just know that you got to take life one day at a time, one step at a time, one breath at a time. Love y'all. Peace.